Hey there, and welcome back to Industrial Distribution's 2018 Big 50 List Video Countdown, sponsored by Epicor. You've seen Part 1, which covered companies number 50 through 31. This is Part 2, where I'll take you through number 30 through 11. Once again, the Big 50 ranks the largest industrial distributors in North America by their most recent full-year revenue. See the rest of our methodology in the description below. Let's get back to the countdown. At number 30 on our list, we have Houston-based SBP Holdings, which had $331 million in 2017 sales and does business via subsidiaries Singer Equities and Bishop Lifting Products. Pete Haberbosch became company president in early 2018, while former president Don Fritzinger remains as CEO. The company has expanded operations in Texas, Louisiana, and Pennsylvania in 2018. And number 29 is Border States Electric, the biggest gainer on the Big 50 at 7 spots higher than a year ago. While best known as an electrical distributor, employee-owned Border States industrial sales surged 23% in 2017. David White was promoted to company president this past April. Sunnyvale, California-based R.S. Hughes moves up 4 spots from last year to number 28, helped by its new inventory management offering. Says company president and COO Pete Biocchini, quote, "We continue to focus on our customers' success with our purchasing and supply platforms, national account program, safety specialists, e-strategy, business development team, and our 50 branch locations in the US and Mexico that are the key to making our customers more productive and competitive in their space," end quote. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma-based Blackhawk Industrial checks in at number 27 on the Big 50. Former company COO John Mark took over as president and CEO at the start of 2018, succeeding Bill Scheller. Along with expanding its online presence, Blackhawk has recently realigned its hub and spoke distribution network, grown its manufacturing capabilities in Chicago, and expanded its fasteners and packaging product offering. Jumping up 6 spots from last year, OTP Industrial Solutions is our number 26 company. Doing business as Ohio Transmission Corporation, OTP has been busy over the last 2 years. It acquired the Somerset, New Jersey branch of Argo International in January of 2017, added Akron, Ohio-based Tri-Power in April of 2017, and then Plain City, Ohio-based PK Controls last November. We begin the top half of the Big 50 with Iwi Group at number 25. Iwi's 2017 sales grew 13%, and it bumps up 2 spots from a year ago. Iwi is a global commodity management supplier of cutting tools, abrasives, specialty tools, MRO, and chemical management services. The company attributes recent growth to its custom design solutions. At number 24, we have New Jersey-based industrial and electrical distributor Turtle & Hughes. The company just opened a new regional distribution center in New Jersey to service the New York City market and launched a redesigned e-commerce platform this past spring. It moves up 2 spots from 2017. Also moving up 2 spots from last year to number 23, Bearings Distributors International, or BDI, continues to invest in its global technology platforms. It now has 8 countries running on SAP, including BDI USA as of June. The company's global e-commerce platform, BDI Express, is now operating on Hybris SAP in the US, Europe, Canada, and Mexico, with China and India expected to follow. In April, BDI announced the acquisition of Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania-based Advanced Automation Controls, Inc. At 22, we have Pittsburgh-based Erics. As of June, Erics North America-owned companies Lewis Getz, Evco House of Hose, and Valley Rubber and Gasket have all rebranded as Erics, unifying operations across the continent. Says the company, quote, "In 2017, we experienced considerable growth in key end markets. We continue to invest in many areas of the company to provide more value to our customers," end quote. Online sales-based Systemax subsidiary Global Industrial first appeared on our list in 2016 at number 24, moved up to 21 last year, and repeats that ranking despite growing its 2017 sales by 10.6% to $792 million. Its e-commerce offering was ranked 3rd among industrial distributors by B2B credit management and automation service provider Approve, trailing only Grainger and HD Supply. As we enter the top 20, we find mostly publicly traded industrial distributors, and we crack the $1 billion revenue mark, starting with DXP Enterprises. DXP moves down 1 spot despite improving its 2017 sales by 4%. Sales have grown much faster so far this year, jumping 20% year over year in Q1 and 24% in Q2, with Q2 marking 6 straight quarters of sequential revenue growth. In late 2017, DXP acquired Auburn, Washington-based MRO distributor Application Specialists, Inc. At number 19, we have Command Industrial Technologies, which saw sales return to year-over-year growth in Q4 of 2017 and continue since, growing 4.5% in Q1 of this year and 3.9% in Q2. In its Q2 report, Command said KIT has completed a large portion of its national account onboarding process that should lead to stronger sales in the second half of 2018 while implementing restructuring actions set to boost organizational effectiveness. Industrial and plumbing distributor FW Webb checks in at 18 on our countdown, having started 2018 having to endure the passing of longtime company owner and emeritus president and CEO John Pope, who led the company for more than 5 decades. Earlier this year, FW Webb added 3 new waterworks branches and acquired Riverhead, New York-based Northfolk Plumbing and Heating Supply. At number 17, the past year has been transformational for SunSource, which was privately acquired by Clayton, Dubilier & Rice at the end of 2017. This past May, SunSource acquired fluid power distributor Ryan Herco Flow Solutions, which was number 41 on last year's Big 50. The company then followed that by announcing an even bigger acquisition in the form of United Distribution Group, which was number 24 on the 2017 Big 50. And 1 month after that, Ryan Herco announced its own acquisition of Richardson, Texas-based Selton Supply. Number 16 brings us Virginia-based Wolseley Industrial Group, which is the North American subsidiary of Ferguson, the world's largest plumbing and heating products distributor. Wolseley Industrial sales surged 27% in 2017, and its organic sales jumped 7% in the first half of 2018. That growth was helped by the acquisition of Modesto, California-based fluid power distributor Duhigg Stainless, completed in January. At number 15, Edgin Murray is the largest commercial brand of Edgin Group, which is a subsidiary of Sumitomo Corporation. A global piping, valves, and fittings distributor, Edgin Murray's key end markets are in oil and natural gas, civil construction, and mining. Germany-based Worth Group topped our Big 50 list last year, but as we've refined our list to focus more on North America, the group's Worth Industry North America subsidiary makes our list at number 14. Its sales increased almost 12% in 2017. Like Worth, our number 13 company was much higher on our list last year. Sonepar USA was number 3 on the 2017 Big 50, but this year we count only for the group's industrial sales, which are still formidable at $2.57 billion. Sonepar USA sells industrial products across its entire footprint, and especially through subsidiaries Vallon Distribution, Irby, and OneSource. Moving up 2 spots from last year, Interline Brands was bought by Home Depot back in 2015 for $1.63 billion as a means to grow the retailer's sales among professional customers. Interline is primarily an MRO products distributor comprised of brands SupplyWorks, Wilmar, US Lock, Hardware Express, Barnett, Liran Gas Products, and Copperfield. At number 11, and doing business as Distribution Now Inc.'s sales surged almost 26% in 2017 as rig counts recovered. In 2018's first quarter, the company posted its first profit since Q4 of 2014, which was the year Now Inc. was spun off from National Oilwell Varco. Q2 was Now's 6th straight quarter of year-over-year sales growth as revenue grew 19%. That will do it for part 2 of our countdown, which started with $331 million in sales for our number 30 company and ended with $2.65 billion for the company at number 11. Stay tuned for part 3 of our countdown, which covers our top 10 industrial distributors. Here's a look back at numbers 30 through 11. Special thanks to Epicor for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.